Mike Mukula, the benefactor and the brain behind this beautiful
Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, Right Honorable Robin Anabanja. Banage mukubere mungalo. Another big applause. The representative of the Minister of Health, Professor Maswa, Professor Kero, my friend Diana, and also the distinguished guests here at your various levels. You are most welcome to Healingway Diagnostic Fertility Centre. Right Honorable Prime Minister, the sector of health is one that is familiar to you. I recall very well that when I left the ministry as a Minister of State of Health in charge of general duties, you came in and you did an excellent job. Please give her a big hand. And I also want to hasten to add that Right Honorable Robin Anabanja is an appointment, not by mistake, out of 46 or 47 million Ugandans. His Excellency, the President, caught the eye and cited Robin Anabanja, Right Honorable, to be the Prime Minister of Uganda and the First Lady Prime Minister in Uganda for the first time. I have known Right Honorable for many years. We've been in Parliament together, and I must say, Uganda is deeply endowed to have a lady who is not only dynamic, but very effective in service delivery. I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, for having given you the opportunity to serve this country at a time when Uganda needs able and effective dynamic leaders like you to help transform and transform this country into a modern country. Thank you very much. Right Honorable Prime Minister, I would like to thank the Minister of Health and also my friends, Professor Maswa, Professor Keno, Patrick Adama, and many others who have worked tirelessly for this country. Right Honorable Prime Minister, at an appropriate time, Government of Uganda needs to recognize these distinguished gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, because serving the people of Uganda and saving life, to be able to transform this economy now, you need a healthy society. Professor Maswa and his team have done an excellent job in keeping Uganda healthy. Now let me just reflect. Under Professor Maswa, when we were working there, able to kick malaria out of Uganda in 2003. Completely. And that is a reflection of the national resistance movement achievements. I also want to say that the HIV prevalence, which was the highest possibly at the global level, under the team you see, and that you also were able to manage, Uganda reduced HIV prevalence from 30% to 6.1 and has declined further because of the correct approach and methods of work. Thank you very much, Professor Maswa and the team. and the ministry for the good work. The guinea worm. The guinea worm, Uganda was the second worst endemic country on guinea worm, next to, I think, Afghanistan and Pakistan, that region. But I want to say, Right Honourable Prime Minister, a team again under this government was able to completely kick guinea worm out of Uganda. This has also been a major achievement in the country. There are many achievements that have been recorded, but I want to add and say that the private sector and public sector come into play now. This play is where we come in and say that Uganda now has got the private sector-led and driven economy. The private sector is a major engine globally, both India, in United States, in UK, the European Union, in the manifestation and the transformation of the lives of the people. So our entry into the private sector is one that I want to say, together with Dr. Mishra, who I work with, we've been able to initiate these proposals. And Right Honourable Prime Minister, I want to say that you recall our meeting with His Excellency the President. And in that meeting, His Excellency the President allocated 7 acres of land for us to build an ultra-modern hospital. But unfortunately, because of the internal contradictions in the Ministry of Lands over the ownership of that land, we have not been able to manifest this into action. Our intention was to build a 350-bed hospital with ultra-modern equipment. Unfortunately, this has not taken place. And our appeal to you is that we are now at a stage where we want to set up the first private sector cancer and heart institute. As the lady Leila, the supplier of cement equipment, has outlaid to you, we have all the legal framework, we have all the organizational infrastructure, we have the financing. This, we do not need $1 from government of Uganda. We have the financing in writing to build this capacity or build this institution. We want to say that there is no need for Ugandans or the entire region to fly to India, to Dubai, to Turkey, to Germany, or even to be flown to the United States, when we can now be able to have the same equipment and the doctors fully trained to do this in Uganda. It is against this background, Right Honourable Prime Minister, that we have now embarked on a journey to set up ultra-modern equipment, state-of-the-art, as Leila was able to present to you. And we are dealing with things like the PET scan, where Ugandans have to fly to Nairobi to get a PET scan in Aga Khan, the only one being offered until recently, or to fly to India, to Dubai, to Germany, and all these other countries. I want to assure you that we now have the offer, the money, to build an ultra-modern cancer, oncology, and heart institute, because these two have got cross-cutting areas. And I want to assure you, in less than 2 years, if God Almighty is with us, no Ugandan will fly out of Uganda to get a PET scan, to carry out all the detailed equipment that is outside. We are going to have this equipment in Uganda, and I want to assure the people of Uganda that we are committed to building and constructing these specialized training centers. Not only that, Right Honorable Prime Minister, we are now going into oil. We have got investors who are going to put in billions of dollars in our country. We have got investors under foreign direct investments, FDIs, who are coming into the country. They want to see that Uganda has got the capacity to treat them. They don't have to fly out. The insurance components are here. That's why we have partnered with a number of insurance companies, Right Honorable Prime Minister, to see that we will set up these facilities in areas like Hoima, in Mbale, in Fort Portal, in Arua, so that Congo can be able to tap from our capacity. South Sudan, in Gulu, in Soroti, in Mbale, Jinja, and most parts of Kampala. We want to diversify and ensure that Uganda becomes the health tourism destination for the whole of Africa. And we will work together with the Uganda Heart Institute. We'll collaborate with them. We'll work together with the Uganda Cancer Institute. We'll collaborate with them. We'll do training, capacity building, so that doctors who are in Mulago, doctors who are other health facilities and training centers where we are building capacity in health education can now come and learn and also train from the institutions that we're building. I want to assure you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, that we have started with this one. And in a very short time, we will be inviting you again to launch the second phase of our investment in the health sector in the Bugolobi axis. I also want to assure you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, that we need to collectively pursue the arrangement of getting that land. Rather than us going a little bit out of Kampala, which we can, but if we can have this land where Uganda Heart Institute is in Nakuru, and all the other collaborative agencies like the Cancer Institute of Mulago, and patients can be referred to our center if we are given that land again. I want to assure you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, that some of these challenges we face as a country will be history. I want therefore to say, I take the opportunity to thank all the workers, all the doctors of Healing Diagnostics and Fertility Centre who are here, and I would like to request them to stand up. Dr. Queen, all my workers who are here. Right Honorable, this is part of the dream team. Young people who are being offered opportunity for employment. Doctors don't have to go out of Uganda. We'll have jobs for them. Laboratory, cardiologists, oncologists, and all the other related areas, they don't have to go out. Uganda will provide the opportunity for them to serve their country in this country. Thank you very much, young people, and for your commitment and zeal. Let's maintain quality. Let's ensure that our patients are served very well. I really want to thank you for the excellent work, the courtesy, and customer care that is being extended to our patients. We thank you. Kindly take a seat again. Right Honorable Prime Minister, may I take the opportunity to say that the Uganda Investment Authority, the National Drug Authority, and all their supply areas and regulatory bodies ensure that this hospital maintains and they carry out oversight functions to ensure that the quality and the content of this hospital is up the international spec. I want to thank them for that. May I, in conclusion, say that we are really very grateful, Right Honorable Prime Minister, that you have come here today as the leader of government business, the Chief Minister of Uganda, to witness for yourself what peace and stability can do to a country as it continues to manifest into transformation of our various sectors. Without peace and stability, investment like this would not be possible. I want therefore to urge our young people to be patient. To destroy is easy, to build is very difficult. We are now rebuilding our country, and I want to commit from the bottom of my heart, and Right Honourable Prime Minister, I am now here serving in the private sector. I employ close to 3,000 people. 3,000 in the security, auto security. We are now building the largest disposable syringe plant, and I'll be inviting you very soon to come and launch it. You will see for yourself. We no longer will have to import disposable syringes from India, China, or any other countries. Uganda will produce them here. We are now going to manufacture, we are now manufacturing under Nightingale 42 different drugs. And I want to assure you, Right Honourable Prime Minister, we are going to move into ARVs and other antimalarials and other areas of drugs which will supply the region as the economy continues to grow. This is all part of the private sector investment. I want therefore to assure you that you carry the message to His Excellency the President that continue to maintain peace and stability. Let's fight corruption. Let's ensure that the country continues to grow, but give our young people the opportunity by us providing opportunities in the private sector in terms of employment for them to participate in the economic development. I want therefore to take the opportunity to invite the representative of the Minister or the Minister of Health to come here and make your humble remarks before I rejoin and invite the Right Honourable Prime Minister to come and make her remarks. I invite you, the representative of the Minister, to come and